So I wanted to read a few of the letters in here. Maybe talk about something semi-serious real quick, because one of the letters in here reminded me of something that happened last week in my family. And the letter goes like this. It said the topic is built to last. This is written to Nintendo Power, December 1998. It says, we think the Game Boy is a super item. Our son received one in 1990 when he was 8 years old. He loved it and played it continuously. His friends played it. His family members played it. We bought games for it regularly. It was left outside in the backyard one winter, and our two boxer dogs found it during the spring thaw and chewed on it. When we found it lying in the mud, we brought it inside and cleaned it as best we could. It still works great to this day. In 1995, I suffered an aneurysm. Now that's when, if I remember right, an aneurysm is when a blood vessel bursts in your noggin. After I recovered from my surgery, my reactions were very slow, and I was concerned with my hand-eye coordination skills. My husband suggested I try using a Game Boy. I wasn't too good in the beginning, but now I can beat him. My hand-eye coordination is back, 100%. Woo. The reason that resonates with me is last week, my father, who is quite a bit older than I am, obviously, suffered a minor stroke. And when I learned about this, and my dad is a gamer, like he plays games probably since he's retired. He plays games more than I do. He plays Call of Duty, and he plays Elder Scrolls Online, and he plays No Man's Sky, and he plays, Borderlands. And my mom does too. They play together, actually. They always play multiplayer games. So I thought, oh no, a stroke, is he going to be able to play video games anymore? Like, what do you do when the thing you do the most is something you're unable to continue doing? And I was like, it really made me sad, because I know how much video games are great. I consider them great in my life, and to lose something like that for me would be quite devastating. The first thing I did was try and look up accessibility controllers for the PlayStation 5 to see if anything. It's cool that they do that. Not the stroke. That's, yeah. So, but the good news is his stroke was so mild that he basically has no symptoms from it. Like, you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know it happened. You wouldn't even know he had a stroke. It was so minor. He talks perfect. He seems to be fine. I saw him working on his car yesterday, or was it the day before yesterday, working on his car like nothing had happened. So yeah, but still, it's kind of scary, especially since when you get a stroke, your likelihood of getting another stroke goes way up. And so I'm a little bit worried about what the future holds. I'm trying to think, what could he do? I was thinking, like, I looked up games, slower paced games. Like, one I was thinking of was XCOM, the turn-based strategy game with the aliens. So it's something slower like that. A person with bad hand-eye coordination might still be able to play. And games are supposed to be really good for recovering, regaining your motor skills. Video games are supposed to be very good for that. Anyway, yeah, so there's that. All right, I'll get back to more happy topics. Sorry to be a bummer, but it's turning out good. It's probably turned out as good as you could possibly hope.